Hey everybody, it's Cody, Dixon RC here. I told you I'd be trying to do this every week. Welcome to the next video of 2025. As you can see from the title, this is going to be a weird one. Most of you are going to be like, what in the world is this? Other people are going to be like, why are you building this? And the other ones are going to be like, oh, that's cool. So it's going to be split all around. So we're going to unbox this. I am going to build this on the channel as well, but I'm just going to unbox it here to show you what this is. This is a TFL brand, TFL Racing branded. It's called a Unicorn. It is a 2.2 metal caged bomber H10-esque style build with almost like AR60 width axles, kinda. I don't really know. That's kind of what I think they based it off of. I don't really know. But it's got a metal roll cage, metal axles, metal transmission with the front. It has like 3D printed parts to make it look like an actual motor. You get valve covers and headers and, you know, all stuff like that. Metal links, beadlocks, wheels, tires. You get interior. You actually get a metal steering column and a metal steering wheel, which is, I thought that was kind of cool. We'll go over all the box stuff, things like that. I have peeked into this already. I mainly pulled the third members out to make sure there was grease in them, so I didn't have to do that. They are there, but everything else it's pretty cool. I don't know. So for me, TFL is a weird company because there's not very many people out there that distribute them in America. I got this one from Indegy. So I've been a dealer with them forever. I've been looking at this thing for probably 4 years now, deciding on if I wanted to buy myself one. They finally went on a little bit of a sale for dealer cost, so I went ahead and snagged one. I figured, why not get myself a Christmas present? Why not? I got the black edition. This one shows a bunch of silver parts on it. I got black wheels, black axles, and I think the seats are already black. The cage is like a silver, almost like a primer. I don't know. It's not like, it's like a dull silver. But it does come with 2-speed. It does come with LED, like an LED light bar. It's got like a Jeep front grille, F9-esque. Is it F9? Maybe it's not F9. I might be wrong on the actual number as far as the type of axle. It's like a Curry style axle, almost like, you know, like one of those hand welded members kind of deal. It is a boat side vehicle. Tires, I don't know what size they are. I will measure them when I take them out, but they are 2.2. You do get, I think there's only 4. There might be 5 for a spare for the back. I don't know. I'm also going to build this as it's designed, just like it sits here. I'm not going to do any painting. I'm not going to paint the interior, the body, the cage yet. I will probably build it, make sure it powers, make sure it drives, and I'll probably tear it down and send off the cage to get painted or powder coated, or not send off. I may just, somebody local around here does powder coating. I may get that done. In the cage, or the body panels, I don't really know what I'm going to do. They say that requires painting, so we'll see. But, so without further ado, I'm going to flip this box up so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Probably can't see my face anymore. Well, maybe you can. It's pretty cool, man. Like I say, I've wanted one of these for quite a while. I decided to finally just grab one. I don't know why, but I've got an optic I can do something with. There's the side panel. You can see it built there. It looks pretty cool. This thing is let's go over the specs. So the wheelbase is 380 millimeters. It is a 2-speed. The height's 280 millimeters. Full length front to back is 540 millimeters, which is pretty hefty. It does have, like I say, a full metal cage, full metal axles. You get a metal beadlocks, and then like your interior and stuff. They say it's 3D printed. Well, it didn't really feel like that, but I also didn't take the interior out. I just took the actually none of it. I popped the top of it off, but I didn't really check that. So we'll see. I don't really know what to expect as far as how this build's going to go. This kind of is one of those. This may be a cool idea. This also may be a horrible idea. I don't know. TFL is a weird company. They make this Unicorn. They make a Bronco. They make a D90, and then they make a bunch of like axles and just weird, like a couple of wheels. That's really about all they make. And they make boats. They have a bunch of boats, but and planes. I think maybe they got some helicopters or something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't really know what to expect. I'm hoping for the best. You know, we always do when we build something weird like this. Anyway, I'm hoping for the best. We'll see. I know it does come with the shift servo already in the box for shifting purposes for 2-speed. We'll see. I don't know. So hang tight. I'm going to bring you around. I don't really know how I'm going to do this to be able to show. Everything's packed in here pretty cool, so I do want to show that. So just hang tight, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to try and film this like this. Yeah, sorry you can see the camera tripod, but that's about the only way I can. Until I figure out how to film better in this store, I just don't really know how I'm going to do it. I may come up. Anyway, whatever. So let's take this box off here. It comes just like this. There's no wrapping around it or anything like that. Actually, it's not even sealed in any way, form, shape, or form either, now that I think about it. So you get a bag with kind of some, so it tells you kind of how to, it tells you that the, where's it at here? 3D printing materials are easily deformed by heat. Please put them in the shade. If slight deformation occurs, it can be created by heating and external force of the blower. That's what it says. That's in the paperwork there. You do get a 2019 product catalog, considering that's how old this thing probably is. So it does have the Unicorn, a Defender 110. Oh, they have an LC70 and there's the Defender as well. So it does have a LC70 with some big old SCX-10-1 axles. Nobody wants that. So they got a Pro and a, I don't know, whatever. The Bronco, a D90. Then it looks like they have some sort of just chassis for the SCX-10-1, SCX-10, bunch of different option parts for all that stuff. SCX-10, SCX-10-2. See, they had a bunch of parts. Did make a bunch of parts back in the day. I ain't really seen anything since then. Oh, they have TRX-4 stuff. Yeah, how about that? Wraith, Yeti XL, Yeti, stuff they don't even make anymore. They do have some cool wheels. I did like the styling of some of those wheels. Then, of course, scale accessories and winches and, you know, just normal stuff all these companies make over there. This probably is going to be some horrible instructions. I can tell just by the way they put it together. It looks bad. They do have some decent, at least some sort of explanation of where things go. Spacers, put it together, transmission, metal drive shafts. I call it a wave box installation instead of a transmission. It's called a wave box. Pretty cool. The servo does go on the axle. That's pretty cool. You do get metal shocks. I may just put those on there. I don't know. I'm probably not going to fiddle with them. They're going to be trash, I'm sure. But yeah, as you see, it's pretty simple-isk on how this stuff goes together. I'm wondering. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's those pieces. I was trying to figure out what held the transmission on the side where the transfer case is, because you see it here, and then it gets this like plate that goes over the whole thing, and I didn't really care how that. I don't really care how that looks, but that seems to work. So you get shifters for your interior. You get a dash panel, steering wheel, shifters, seats double side tape on. Looks like. So for the panels to go on, it says method 1 is use double-sided adhesive, or method 2 is drilling and screwing. So we'll see what I decide to do there. I don't know. I mean, it's basic, simple instructions. Anyway, this is what you want to see anyway when you clicked on this video. So you do get 5 wheels, 5 tires. You do get a spare tire. They are a 2.2 method style wheel with a 6-bolt rear bead lock. Of course, you get bolts in the front for your bead lock look. That's probably a SLW style boom race, whatever. It's probably all about the same. You get a nice black. I say these are AR60 length. I don't have any AR60s anymore, so I can't really tell you if these are that length or not. You do get that does screw on and off. I wonder if the Vanquish one fits it. It does not. So pretty decent. It's pretty smooth turning. It's not that bad. Feels pretty good. You do get metal hexes. You get nuts for your wheels. Looks like the servo bracket is adjustable. You can move it in and out depending on where you want to put it. The CVs are not brass. They look like they actually have steel inside of there, which is good because most of those China ones have brass, which is they never really last, it seems. Let's see the rear and get it out of here. Same thing, metal hexes. You get wheel nuts. Decent looking hardware, all hex hardware by the way. This one does look like it has a little bit of damage right here. Don't know what happened. It is, I mean, it's China aluminum. It's not going to be the greatest, I don't think. Transmission does have it's a big boy. The motor goes in here. Does have slots for you to put your wires out however you want to do it. I think you do get a belt for the front. Valve covers. There's an intake. Then you get exhaust as well. Like an oil pan looking piece here, or well, there actually. Transmission oil pan. It's metal. It is a 2-speed, so it does shift. So it feels like there's a spring inside of there. Nice transfer case. Probably 0 overdrive, I would imagine. Most of these places aren't doing that there. So tires, like I said, it says Baja 2.2 135. There ain't no way these are 135 millimeters tall. Maybe they are. Yeah, they might be. Yeah, what is that? 5? That's 5 something. That's not that tall. And they look okay. I mean, they're not bad. They smell gross, which is like how every other tire smells that you get, usually. All right, so this is what everybody wants to see. So let me get these 2 tires out of here first, and then we'll look at this cage. I'll show you what I like about it. Well, not too much of it. I mean, it's okay. It's big. It is hollow tube as well. That is one of the things they taught as being a thing. I don't really know why you would taught that as being a good thing, but it is pretty light. It's not super heavy. The welds look okay for, something that was made 4 or 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago? 5 years ago now? 6 years ago? Who knows when this was actually built? So, I mean, like I say, the welds, I mean, they're not bad. They looks like full penetration everywhere. They've even got some right here in the sections between the actual roll bar and the inner bar. I mean, I've seen worse jobs. I've done worse jobs. So, put it that way. It could be cleaned up probably pretty nicely, but I mean, it's fine. It's going to do the job. And like I say, it's pretty big. It's going to be a big truck. So, move that out the way. Let's take this foam off of here, and there's 2 boxes in here that have. There's nothing else in that foam. All right, so I'm going to do this. Take these 2 out. I'm going to move this box so you can see a little bit better. Maybe that won't fall. Let's start with this one. Foam everywhere. They got foam everywhere with hair all over it. It's kind of scary. All right, so here is the grill. It is indeed 3D printed. Man, they printed that horribly. You probably won't show up through the camera, but it is not great. Damn, that's horrible. Like it's got a dent. Let's see if I can show it. You see the dent right there? Something hit it. Oh, the seat did it. Damn, that sucks. Oh well. Guess I'll have to use some heat and bend it back. Green battery straps. Seats that weigh more than the damn cage. That's crazy. Nice seats though. I'll give them that. We'll see how that goes together. Oh yeah, look at this. How it deformed the vent. I'm about to figure something else on that. These engine pieces look pretty. I mean, of course, they're just it looks like a 3D printed resin of some sort, maybe. I mean, those will paint pretty good, and it'll be nice. This interior and other stuff, though, I'm a little afraid of that. This looks horrible. Dash is, I mean, it's whatever. This is not. This part right here kind of bums me out. This looks not good at all. This really is the bad part, the daggum hood. And the green battery straps. Who wants green battery straps? All right, so we'll take this out. Metal shocks, they look like 120 millimeter probably. They have 0 oil in them. Hardware bag. Hey, look, they got, listen, I'm a big fan when they actually put down what sizes all these things are. So look, it's got M3, 6, 12, M4, 12. They actually put down what sizes are what in these bags. Oh, I love that. That's so good. I'm glad they did that. That makes me feel a little bit better about it because that's always a big problem. It looks like steering link. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those two there are. I don't know what that is. Light bar you have to build yourself. That's pretty cool, I guess. I wonder what voltage this thing will do. Probably not, I bet not 7.4. Here's the links and that bottom boat side thing I was wondering how the transfer case bolted to. That's them there. I guess that's how it bolts together. Links. Looks like each link does have a, yep, each link has the length on it, which is, I mean, can't beat that. That's pretty good. Looks like, oh, this is the steering wheel and stuff. Cool. I like this. So you do actually get a metal, it's a metal steering wheel, metal shifters. You can hear it. It's actually metal. That's cool. I dig that. That's neat. It's cool they did that. Oh, metal steering column too. That's pretty cool. Then a box for electronic, or excuse me, a bag for electronics. Sorry, not a box. They do send you with, or you do get a motor. Looks like some wires to wire up said motor. A super cheap analog shift servo. And then pinion, looks like it is, I can't tell, that's 32 pitch. That's cool, that's good. Some, so instead of soldering your wire for your leads, they've got them where you can do them, you can crimp them. That's cool, I guess. Motor that probably won't get used. I'm not gonna use that. I'll probably put a fusion in this thing just because. Nice metal drive shafts. These actually look pretty good. 125 to 165 is the size. Then a bag with some spacers. I'm sure that's for the shocks. You get some nice metal. Those are nice, actually. Step 3 is what it says. I don't know what that is yet. We'll see. Then the aluminum, like, under shield. It's supposed to go, I think it's like for both sides. So it probably does like that. That's the idea behind it. It sits and blocks all the stuff that you bolt on to this thing. That's what I'm assuming. Cool. Not too bad. This should be fairly simple to build, I would think. We shall see though. I don't know. Interior's got me a little worried. That's a little crappy that it looks like that. So, but I'm going to throw all this back in here. And that's pretty much it. I don't have, I mean, this is all that's in this box. Build wise, this is going to be fairly, like I say, pretty straightforward. I'll probably build it and post that next week. I'm trying to do one video a week, guys. I'm trying to do my best. Next week in the store, we have mini night. So I'm going to try and film some of that. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. But that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time.